Today we're going to learn slope and rate of change. So in 6th grade pre-AP, y'all talked about rate of change. Slope is the rate of change in a relationship. They are the same thing. Slope or rate of change is a ratio of the following: change in the dependent variable over the change in the independent variable. Like what we talked about, our input and output values. We talked about functions on Monday. Okay, the change in dependent is your output over the change in your input variable. On a graph of a linear relationship, slope describes the steepness of the line. Okay, as you saw in our warm-up video, there are 4 different types of slope. The first one is a positive slope, increases from left to right. So just like you read a book or we read graphs from left to right. So this is a positive slope, like positive in the video. Our next type of slope is a negative slope, which decreases from left to right. And then we have a zero slope. Zero slope is a horizontal line. So when the skier said zero fun, when you're skiing, it's horizontal, right? It's really no fun. So a zero slope. And then we have an undefined slope. And that is a vertical line. All right, so in this little section right here, we're going to identify the 4 different types of slope. Zero, undefined, positive, or negative, and line A has a zero slope. Line B, from left to right, okay, because we read a graph from left to right, our line is decreasing, so it's a negative slope. Line C, that is undefined. You saw that in the video. And screen undefined. And line D, read it from left to right. We see our line is increasing, and so this is going to have a positive slope. And then do y'all have any strategies to help you remember the difference between an undefined or a zero slope? Some students, undefined begins with the letter U, and the vertical line goes up and down, so there's U and up, and zero is a horizontal line, and so they see the O's as zeros to kind of help you remember, or if you want to remember the video, which is very good. You can also see the video on the Canvas calendar if you want to put that on repeat. All right, finding slope from a graph. Define the value of slope from a graph. Find the ratio of the vertical change. Okay, and that vertical change, remember that's up and down, that is your Y. So that is your change in Y. Triangle means change. Compared to the horizontal change. And horizontal, right? That's your x-axis, so that's your change in X. Okay, we also call that rise over run. So your rise is your change in vertical, and your run is change in horizontal. So we run on a horizontal surface most of the time. All right, so to do this, you choose any 2 points on the graph line. Then you're going to draw a right triangle to count the rise and the run. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we have a line already graphed. They already drew a right triangle. They chose 2 points. You can choose any 2 points on the line. It will give you the same slope. Okay? And so we see our change, our vertical change. So our rise is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's up 4. So that's a positive 4. And we run in a positive direction to the right, 1, 2, 3 units. So our rise is 4, Our run is 3. And then write the slope as a ratio of rise over run. Okay, you always do want to simplify if necessary. And remember to check if the graph is a positive or negative slope. Okay, and then remember we read a graph from left to right, so our line is increasing, and we do have a positive slope. All right, let's do another example together. We're going to practice choosing our own 2 points, and so we're going to do this one together. Okay, so if I choose 2 points on this graph, and then someone else chooses 2 points, should we end up with the same slope? Absolutely. All right, so, and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do 2 different slopes. To choose 2 different points just to show you. All right, and the first one, remember we draw a right triangle first, and then we find our rise, and in this case, we're not really rising, right? We're kind of going down. So we're going down 1 unit. That direction is a negative. So we went down -1 unit. Okay, so that's your rise over your run. We run horizontally. That's a positive 2. That's a pop to the right twice. That's a positive direction. And then simplify. You don't need to simplify it because it is. So our slope is -1/2. And let's go ahead and check. And we're going to read our graph from left to right and see that our line is decreasing and we do have a negative slope. All right, so if someone else chose this point and this point, you're going to draw the right triangle. Okay, and we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 units. And we're going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units in a positive direction. Okay, so that's -4, your rise over your run. And in this case, we do need to simplify, and it does simplify to -1/2. So you can see, you can choose any 2 points, you should still end up with the same slope. So with your table, I want you to complete these 5 problems. All right, and then we'll check. All right, so number 2, they chose the 2 points for you. We're going to create a right triangle. Oops. There we go. Draw your right triangle from point to point. And we're going to rise. We are going up 1 positive unit. And to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a positive direction. 1 over 4 is our slope. And remember, your quick check is reading your graph from left to right and making sure that is a positive slope. All right, let's look at number 4. Okay, choose your 2 points. Create your right triangle. Count your rise. And if you notice, the intervals on your y-axis count by 3s. So we have 3, 6, 9. So we rise 9 and we run 2. Okay, so we have 9 paths, and we're going to keep it that way. Okay, it's already simplified. We're going to keep it improper. And we see that our line is increasing. So we have a positive 9/2 slope. Number 5, choose your 2 points. Okay, draw your right triangle. And count your rise, 1, 2, 3, 4 units up, and 1, 2, 3 units to the right, which is a positive 3. Your rise is 4 over your run, and it's already simplified, and our line is increasing, so we do have a positive 4/3 slope. Again, you can keep your slope just like this. Number 6, we have a vertical line. What do we remember about a vertical line? Going up and down, it is undefined. Short edge, like that, if you like, that's fine. All right, number 7, choose your 2 points. Draw your right triangle. Okay, okay? And we are going to go down, and if you notice here, your intervals is down 2. We're going the positive direction, 1 unit. So our rise is -2 over 1, and that does simplify to -2 is our slope. And if you read our graph from left to right, we do see our line is decreasing, so that is a negative slope. All right, you're going to do your name and slope for your activity, and then next page in your notes is your homework.